गुल अज़र ख़ता मुख्ता नाजुक बदनीरा 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 बुलबुल से तो आमुख्ता शीरी सुखनीरा 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 सुखनीरा.
Architecture is an expression of civilizations. Architectural landmarks represent the character of the society and the people that created them. They are the physical manifestation of the ideas and the ideals of that generation. Muslim architecture evokes a sense of beauty and serenity, especially in its mosques. Major monuments of Islamic architecture reveal complex geometric patterns, a studied hierarchy of form and ornament, and great depth of symbolic meaning. Generally, the edifice of mosques comprises of a prayer chamber, large courtyard, minarets, and domes. They all have their religious, social, and cultural aspects. But more than that, they have special meanings too.
Mosque is a kind of building that lends identity to any Islamic country. The reason being its cultural centrality, as it not only functions as a house of God, but it is also a place where people can gather and meet and socialize. The court is noted for its characteristic experience of nothingness or non-existence, which is a very important attribute of Islamic mysticism. And I think a mindful namazi will always feel this while praying in the open court, directly in contact with the heavens above him that symbolize the home of God.
The masjid or mosque is the base and the foundation stone for Muslim society. It is the place where believers congregate to get to know each other and share their pleasures and their problems. It is the center from where the voice of the oneness of Allah is raised and the devotion to His oneness is practiced.
In Islam, the role of mosque is multifold. Mosques are supposed to be centers for religious studies. Mosques are supposed to be centers for socialization. And mosques also have played political role in the times of Holy Prophet, may peace be upon him. The bottom line of the story is that mosque has always played a critical role in the lives of Muslims, even in the times of Holy Prophet, and then ascending and right towards the modern times.
With the spread of Islam in the subcontinent, the cultural influence of Arabia, Persia, and Central Asia manifested itself in its architecture. A new style of architecture, hitherto unknown to this area, was introduced to display this change at its most powerful. Thousands of mosques were built by the new Muslim rulers all over the subcontinent in this new style. But most of the magnificent mosques in this part were constructed during the Mughal reign from 16th to 18th century. Shah Jahan Mosque, Badshahi Mosque, Wazir Khan Mosque, Moti Mosque, Maryam Zamani Mosque, and the Mahabat Khan Mosque are some of the prominent examples. Later, after the independence of Pakistan, there are fewer such examples of innovation and style.
You don't really see that kind of excellence or architectural excellence in building mosques. Unfortunately, most of the mosques that have been built were designed by non-architects. They were people who had not had proper training. Now, it may be that architects have not spent any kind of, haven't really concentrated on this, but on the other hand, it may also be that people who build mosques are not really aware that architects are the ones they have to engage to be able to build good mosques. And so it is unfortunate, but although we get some very huge mosques that have been built in Karachi, but most have been designed by non-architects, and they are not the ones that we can call excellent architecture.
Nonetheless, Faisal Mosque in Islamabad and Tuba Mosque in Karachi are known for their unique modern architecture.
हर कस के लबे लाल तुरा दीदा बदिल गुफ्त
Badshahi Mosque, the jewel of Mughal architecture in Pakistan, is carved out in the northwestern corner of the old walled city of Lahore.
Here we are in front of the main praying chamber of the Badshahi Mosque, which is the principal Friday Jami Mosque of Lahore. It was built in the late 17th century, 1673, by the Emperor Aurangzeb.
The splendid Badshahi Mosque was built under the patronage of the 6th Mughal Emperor, Aurangzeb Alamgir. It was completed in 1673 under the supervision of Aurangzeb's foster brother Muzaffar Hussain, also known as Fidai Khan Koka.
What Aurangzeb was trying to do, as we know, he tried to establish himself even though he was not the apparent successor to Shah Jahan. We also know that, for instance, Dara Shikoh, who was the firstborn of Shah Jahan, was the one who was really the favorite of Lahorites. I mean, Dara Shikoh was really loved by the people in Lahore. He was a great disciple of Mian Mir, Hazrat Mian Mir, and so on. And so everybody had expected and hoped that Dara Shikoh will become the emperor. But of course, as we know, the battle that was pursued, and that finally Aurangzeb was victorious. And I think he was trying to make a statement for the Lahori people and to say, well, look, Dara Shikoh did not give you anything.